Hello there, this is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Too many men think only one type of woman is beautiful. And I'm going to tell you what, I said I was going to talk about this yesterday because you know how it is, right? You get a group of men who thinking everybody's checking for that woman who I would call consensusly beautiful. Now, consensus just means a lot of people might think that particular woman's attractive, but, it depends on what a man is looking for, right? And I thought about two things made me think about this. One was someone in my inner circle. He can hit me up privately, right? And, anytime. And he was saying, his way of judging a woman is she down to fuck? Is she ain't down to fuck? That's all he cares about. He don't care about no ones and tens and all of that shit. Because really it's not objective. It depends on the man and what the man likes. And, another thing that made me think about it was this one dude who hit me up, right? And he was like, yeah, Uncle Ron, I like BBWs. And he thought something was wrong with him. I was like, no, if that's what you like, that's what you like. Go for it, shit. Look, man, one of the biggest issues out here is you get too many men who they ain't getting a woman according to what they want, but they worried about what their friends like and shit. But I would say this, and Carl Rom got to be like very blunt about it, right? Their dicks ain't going in the woman. Only worry about where your dick is going. And I'm gonna tell you something now. Some of the best sex have come from women that others would label below 5. I'm just being real. And I don't really give a shit. It is what it is. See, as a man, you don't worry about what other men think. You ain't trying to impress them. What you trying to do? They paying you? They paying you for you to get your dick hard for a particular woman? If you ain't feeling that woman, you ain't feeling. Now, if y'all both feeling her, okay, fine. But really, the whole shit is subjective. And see, but too many men, they worried about it. And you get a lot of dudes, especially a lot of dudes who ain't getting none out here on some virgin shit. They worried about, trying to impress some other guys. Other guys don't give a fuck. First of all, if another man checking out your woman, they ain't respecting that you with her. First of all, they going to be like, oh, while he's with her, why she with him if he want her? Two, he going to be trying to get with her. He's going to try to get with her or some shit. And it's like whatever. Look, you got all types of women out here. You got all types of dudes. They're going to like different types of women. Ain't no shame in that. That's how it's supposed to be. Otherwise, some women, they wouldn't get whatever. Some dudes like a woman with big breasts. I'm going to tell you the truth. Even though I just say breasts for comedic effect and stuff. I'm not that big on breasts unless they got a big round butt dunk too. Now, if they got small breasts and a big round butt dunk, shoot, that's a perfect woman for me. That's a perfect woman. And even then, I still got with some women who might just have big legs and shit. It's like different men like different things. Ain't no shame in it. As a man, you just worry about who you like and who you want to get with. Fuck all that other bullshit. And I'm saying it's that other bullshit. You don't worry about trying to impress a bunch of guys you don't know, or a bunch of guys who, as soon as your back is turned, they like, hey baby, here's my phone number. Shit. You don't worry about it. Like when I hear people talk about objectively attractive, ain't nothing objective on this planet. When you talk, if your feelings are involved, it's not objective. If your feelings are involved, and I just had to let some people know. You go look up that shit. You look it up on your own. Look it up on your own. If it's anything objective, mean there's no feelings involved. Like objectively, this is a car. Now, whether this car look nice or not is not objective. It depends on the person and their taste. Some people might be like, "Oh, that's a nice car." Other people might be like, "That's an ugly ass car." Only thing the car is good for me though. I like the car. Subjectively, I like the car. It gets me where I'm going. See, that's the difference. If your feelings are involved at all, it's subjective. It is what it is. Don't get mad. It just is what it is. And if you going for a woman, any man going for a woman, go for the fuck you like to go for. Don't worry about the next person. Because they always going to say some shit. They always, please. Like I said, you ain't getting paid for being with somebody. And they might give you some public dap, but then privately, and I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen numerous times. I'll say numerous times. Yeah, they'll give you some dap, but then they be like, why she with him? He ain't all that. Yeah, they be hating on you and shit. You be like, whatever. And that's only with a consensusly attractive woman. Because there's been plenty of times, as long as you like it and whatever. Because I remember this one dude, he was going gush over this one woman who, in my eyes, was just average looking. My eyes. But it didn't matter. My dick wasn't going in that woman. His dick was going in. As long as he was good with it, that's the only thing that mattered. But see, you get some guys, they thinking, they ain't even worried about what they like personally. They too concerned about what everybody else, man. Fuck everybody else. And if somebody say something, just look at them dead in the eye and say, oh, I didn't realize your dick was going in her. You trying to get with her? If you don't like it, okay, cool. That's one less person I gotta worry about trying to get with her on the side. Seriously, that's how you gotta look at that shit. Because every man's going to have it. And every single man, I can guarantee, shoot. Don't make me get metaphysic. Anybody know some of my deeper stuff? Every single man's going to like something different. You're going to get some men, they're going to like that slim woman. But then some other men, they're going to like that woman who bottom heavy. Oval shape, There's some other men, shit, she better have some big breasts. And then yet some other men, shoot, she better be big and thick. She better be big, round, big, thick old thing and stuff. Got those thighs rubbing together and shit. Oh, man. Yeah, but sometimes those bottom heavy women got those thighs rubbing together. That's why I'm kind of smiling on all of this shit, right? Okay. I thought you were chilling there. Chilling like a villain, that villain. Anyway, right? And then some guys, the woman gotta be damn near perfect. The thing it really all comes down to is go for who you like and don't worry about the next person. Don't worry about it. Because what the fuck? It's not their dick. They don't have to worry about it. And if they do, if they say something to you, well, like I said, if they say something to you, ask them, well, this your dick, motherfucker? And say it just like that. Say, this your dick, motherfucker? Then why you worried about where my dick go? That's kind of like suspect to me. Shoot, hit them with that shit. Because I guarantee, and here's something I've seen too. Whenever you seen some motherfuckers don't like a particular woman, they usually checking for somebody you wouldn't like anyway. But see, that's how it is. See, understand something. Like, I'm known for, the people who acknowledged me, acknowledged I was the first person really started talking about imprints and everything. Men get imprinted too. See, men are imprinted mentally by the first woman that they consider physically attractive and how she treat them, right? And then by the first woman that they actually have sex with. See, we don't even need to have sex with one, and then the other one we have sex with. It depends. That's our imprint, and it's going to be different for different guys. Shoot, that's why you got some. Oh, the popo slick this time. Y'all know I always talk about the popo. They just put one of those speed things up here. Everybody slowing down. That's alright, y'all. It is what it is. But, you know, different men, they just imprinted by different women. Also, different races, different classes, everything. You know? Because you get some parts of the country, some parts of the world. Dude, see that that woman got to be like slim, stick, thin. Look like she ain't even reached puberty yet. You know? And shit, got to stuff a bra to get it to A. And some guys will go crazy over it. But then you go some places like American South or something like that and be like, that's a big fine woman, won't you back that thing up? Shoot. And they be having the guy be going crazy, like, yeah, she fine. Depending on where it is, it's like, man, it's you, dog. Don't worry about it. And if you ain't feeling it, keep it to your motherfucking self. Keep it to your motherfucking self and shit, you know? Yeah, I'm cursing a lot. Well, that's what Rom do. I think people like Rom because Rom be raw with that shit. But seriously, whatever you like, man. You know, some people like them tall and slim, whatever. See, here's the thing. Here's what it comes down to. Whatever you like. As a man, now, you know, on Saturdays, I be talking about being a sovereign man. Sovereign just means, shit, you following your own path and stuff. You ain't worried about the crowd or something. Some people call them sigmas and shit. You ain't into that alpha, beta, sigma shit, but it gives you an idea. Look, if you like a certain type of woman, you stick with that. You don't let somebody else dictate to you what you like. As a man, you decide, you go for who you want. And you do like my friend said in my inner circle. He said, hey, only thing you should worry about, what his scale is, 1, if he wants to fuck her. 2, if he don't. And that's really come down to. You know? That's all it really come down to. What you want to do. And if somebody don't like that shit, okay. I thought it was a speed trap. Yeah, if y'all see me like slowing down, it's about that time of year and stuff. You know how it go. But yeah, getting back to that thing, either you like her or you don't. Fuck everybody else. Notice I say everybody else. Not everybody else, everybody else. Because they know you the one got to deal with that woman. You the one got to look at them. Now, whatever you like. Because some dudes, some dudes, they ain't going for like the drop dead beautiful one. Shoot. They looking for that woman who, look like she gonna get that good doggy style. Shoot, that was just... that damn... This dude pulling out early. Ain't that some shit? But yeah, you just looking for it, because just coming from the gym, just saw this young lady, man. She had a big old ass and hips and everything. Average looking to me, but she gave me that little smile. So I was like, oh yeah. But that's all that matters and shit. Because different men, they look for different things. Some men, they just looking, some men want that pretty face. Some men want, she got whatever. Whatever body he like. Because you got to be selfish in that shit. I'm going to tell you something now with sex, man. And who you get for it. That's really a reflection of selfishness and what you value. And it don't matter if somebody else don't value. It don't matter. Hell. Because as a sovereign man, you want to deal with the woman you want to deal with. And if somebody else don't like it, well, first, like I said earlier, ask them, is their dick going in there? Ask them, are they suspect? Also, ask them if they paying you. It was like, hey, you give me a certain amount of money, maybe I'll deal with a certain type of woman that you happen to like, but what good would that do? Now, I know some motherfuckers would, I guarantee some dudes will probably be like, well, yeah, I probably wouldn't like the woman Rom likes. You don't need to, motherfucker. You need to like the women you like. Bam-ass motherfucker. Seriously, as a man, because think about something with a woman. You bringing her into your circle. You bringing her into your boundary. She need to be down for your program. And different women, they just going to be down. Different types, they're going to be down for different programs. And it might have been from your experience and what you've been going through in life. This the type of woman who's going to be down for your program. And that's all that matters. And, hey, end of the day, that's all that matters. Your program. Yeah. And like I said earlier, I'm going to emphasize, there ain't no such thing. At best, they're subjective. At best. At best, there's a consensus. Maybe, people might look at one woman and think, okay, consensusly, she's beautiful. All right. Y'all might agree. Okay. But I guarantee, if she spreads out, there's somebody on the planet don't think that woman is beautiful. Shit, I remember a couple women who been in some beauty contests. I looked at them, they were just average to me. But they placed, so, okay. But that was to me, to somebody else, apparently not. And that's all that counts, really. That's all that counts is what you want. See, one of the things, and because even in my book, Meeting Attractive Women, I say whatever you consider attractive. Because most men, man, I'm going to tell you what, and see, a lot of guys who are having trouble with women, getting women, whatever, they gotta start looking at themselves and saying, hold up, this my world. You bringing a woman into your world, your boundary, and all that shit. So, fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all the bullshit. And whatever you like, you like. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And that's all to it. That is all to it. But yeah, and I want y'all to really think about that too, man. Don't just You know, don't just be like, oh, well, I don't think of it. No. Because the ultimate relationship you gotta have is ultimately with yourself. So it's like, you know, when you're dealing with that woman, well, one, do you like looking at her? That's one. Do you like looking at her? Because you don't, the motherfucker need to look at her. Two, does she get your dick hard? And this ain't in any particular order. I'm just throwing out stuff. You know, is she supportive? Is she in cooperation with your operation? Is she in submission to your mission? You know? You got to think about all of that. Don't worry about the other one, because there's been some guys. I've actually heard some guys, they said they had a good woman, but they rolled from her because they were listening to other motherfuckers and found out the woman that they rolled for was that type of woman I talked about in my sit-down video today. A beautiful woman that they just couldn't deal with. I know some dudes who've actually divorced some like beautiful women. You know? Because they felt good for a minute having a woman that everybody else wanted, but what good is that in the long term? You know? What good is that? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm seeing all these flashing lights and stuff, and there's a po-po. Oh my goodness. Po-po everywhere, man. You think this was like a rough neighborhood and shit. No, they just be trying to get people on traffic violations. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. As a man, just worry about who's down for you. I'm gonna emphasize that. And if somebody don't like who's down for you, they don't need to. And they don't need to. And I ain't gonna go over the reasons why they don't need to. I already talked about it several times. So I want y'all to think about that. But think about, like I said, your main relationship, though, is with yourself. And what you want to do. Who you want to roll with. That's the thing that counts more than anything else. Who you want to roll with. Who you like looking at, who get your joint hard, all that other stuff. Because all that other shit ain't even worth it, man. And especially not like worrying about impressing some people who don't give a fuck about you, who will do you dirty as soon as your back is turned. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. Get up here. Yeah, I gotta go in there, go in the store, get some vittles and stuff. Food for those who don't know that Beverly Hillbillies reference. Go ahead and get some vittles and all of that. Yeah, this woman done. Yeah, but anyway, y'all. Stick with yourself and what you trying to do, man. Fuck everybody else. Alright? Anyway, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get some food. Do my thing. Alright? And I got something interesting for y'all tomorrow. Something else, too. Anyway, y'all. I get back with y'all. Turn this on. I'll get back with y'all. Talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.